I don't.
Well, this is a perfect segue into our Ask Dad for today. And the Ask Dad is actually talking about, is it okay to tell your wife certain things about them or their appearance that you do not like? Yeah. You can get a lot of guys in trouble today.
Yeah.
Just making that statement alone, what I just said, tells you a whole lot about this Ask Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So my answer to that question is I'm gonna say this right. So like I think it depends on what it is. I think it depends on what it is. So if I'm going back to what you were talking about earlier, like it's levels to friendship, I think it's levels to dislike. Okay? If you understand what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Okay, I think it's levels to dislike. And so I'm telling you how I handle it and how I would handle these situations or whatever, right? So if it's something like really, really small, you know what I mean? Like if it's, you know, my wife, she, I'm making this up off the top of my head, right? If she's making me a burger or fixing me a sandwich and she puts, you know, the cheese underneath the burger, that might be some small, and I'm like, I really don't like that, but I'm not gonna trip over that. I'm not, okay? I'm not gonna trip over that. If she styles her hair a certain way for the day and it's not my favorite, I ain't gonna trip over that. I'm not gonna trip over it.
What are you gonna trip on?
Huh?
What are you
Hold on, let me get there. Now, if it's certain things that like, it's like, whoa, I'm not feeling this. You gotta say it, and you gotta say it with love, okay? So like, if my wife were to, we talking about, you said appearance or whatever, so if she fixed her hair a certain way that I thought was the worst thing that I've ever seen, I think, I'm sorry, but I think I have to, like, and I have to explain why. You know, I have to say, I just can't be like, you know, that is the worst hairstyle I've ever seen in my life. And then just walk off. Like, you can't do that. I have to be like, hey, babe, you were so beautiful, and I really liked the way you had your hair last week. You might have to say something like that. Or you might just have to say, hey, have you thought about wearing it a different way today? You know, or something like that. But you got to say it. You know which ways that you can say stuff. You know which ways triggers certain emotions and behaviors from your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever, right? So, yeah. So I think, and here's another thing too, and that has happened with our marriage. If you ask me, I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you ask me, do you like these shoes with this outfit? And if I don't, I'm gonna say, no, I don't. Even if it was this, like I said, like if it was something I wouldn't say, then yeah, I'm gonna tell you, no, I don't. I don't like the whole outfit.
Wow.
If you ask me, if I don't really like the outfit, and you didn't ask me, but like I said, it's kind of low, I might not say nothing. I might just say, hey, you know, you look all right, you look good, you know, or something, you know. But if it's like up there and I need to say something, I'll say it, but I'll make sure I say it in love. Hopefully that clarifies it. Yeah. If you need to clarify, please ask me, because I will clarify that. But you know, if it's something that like it's like, whoa. And here's the thing. And I'm saying this kind of to some of our female listeners who may get offended by that, that's your right. But I tell you, don't get offended. But
Shouldn't be
listen
nothing
to what I'm
to
saying. I expect my wife to do the same thing with me. Okay. And my wife has done the same thing with me. There's a couple pair of shoes that I have that my wife hates. And she'll tell me, "Hey, you go with them ugly shoes on. You think they're ugly, but I like them. So, and I wear them anyway sometimes, Yeah. So, but my wife and I, we had a relationship. We had that understanding that, if it's something about me that she doesn't really like or that I'm doing, she gonna tell me and I'm gonna tell her. So yeah, I think you have to. If it's something really small, petty or whatever, I mean, you can let some of that stuff go sometime, but yeah. What do you say?
I think it's funny. I really do. I think it's so funny. I feel like a lot of times it shows how much power women have because we're talking about this. And men have gotten to the point where they are so careful about what they say. At a very young age, you understood that it's certain things that you don't make comments about. Certain things out of respect that you don't even ask women about.
Oh, yeah.
So
their age, their weight, all that stuff. Like you don't even, you taught from a young age. Like you don't ask a woman how old they are. You don't ask a woman how much she weighs. Like you just don't do that, right? I mean to cut you off, but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So that's what my point was. Food. Even any man that has just got married, and then two, come on, a lot of us are marrying, women that have their own careers or they work in their own jobs. They're active, they're industrial women or whatever. And they may have not conquered or became that chef of a cook yet. So when you first get married, the food may not be like mama's cooking or grandma's cooking, right?
Bro.
But I'll tell you one thing, you better eat that food and not say a word,
Yeah.
Those are just things we know. You don't ask about a woman's weight. Why not? I don't know, but it's just told you that you're not supposed to ask that. You're not supposed to ask or make fun of a woman's age. That's been known as well. Like a woman can be older and look as young as she want to be, and you tell her happy birthday and she will not tell you her age. Why not? Who knows, man? It's just all these unwritten rules about how we're supposed to handle women.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it comes from women take pride in their beauty.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you say certain things, they may feel like that's a shot against their beauty or saying that they may not be beautiful anymore. Women realize that men are visual. They know that we want them to be pretty. We want them to look good. So they really care a lot about how we feel about how they look, especially when they're going out in public or whatever. But like for us, we want to look nice for ourselves, but it's not like we got, I need to go out here and look good for my wife. I want to look nice. I want to be something that she's proud of, but it ain't gonna hurt. Like you said, it's not gonna hurt my feelings if she say, "Oh, you got some ugly shoes or whatever." I like them, so I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah.
I thought about one thing, and me and my wife, we got this funny thing going on. Is she likes to get dolled up sometimes, and she likes to dress up, and sometimes she likes to go get her makeup done, and she'll come back and like my mom or my sister, they really into it. So they'll come back and like, how'd you like Shanika's makeup? And I'm like, it's nice. And Shanika's more like, he doesn't like makeup with me. And I'm honest in that point, and she never gets offended. And everybody else is like, oh my goodness, you look so beautiful with the makeup on and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you were beautiful before.
Yeah.
Like, I go back to when I first met you. You know?
Yeah.
You were 21 years old. And you didn't have any makeup. You were wearing your natural hair. Everything about you, you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You didn't have to try and look a certain type of way. I loved you for who you were.
Yeah.
So it's still part of me that hasn't changed. I think that natural looks just looks really good.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she has to do that. And I'm not against any guy that loves for his wife to wear makeup, man. Your relationship is not my relationship.
Right.
But, you know, that's one thing that, you know, I told her, I was like, yeah, I really don't care about that. And my brother's the same way. Like, he jokes with his wife. He's all like, you need to take that off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when it's like weddings and big dinners and stuff like that, that's when they like to put the makeup on. And I tell my wife, I said, honey, if you want to do that for you, then fine, but don't feel like you got to put it on for me.
Exactly. I think that's the key right there, right?
That makes you happy and makes you feel dolled up and makes you feel beautiful, then go ahead. But I like the regular skin, just to be honest. I like it. I like the way you look, you know? So, I mean, just if you want to put on just a little bit, then fine. But, you know, if you want to put that on, then put it on. But that was our way of really, I was able to tell her that I didn't really care about it. She know I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
But I told her, I said, anytime you want to get it done, don't not do it because you feel like I don't like it.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. But either way, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know,
So if she ever come in with like her hair, I mean, or something done that you was just like, no, I'm not feeling that.
she usually, I'm not a control freak, y'all, but she usually runs stuff by me. Like, how would you think if I got my hair like this? That's kind of how she do with me.
I was gonna say my wife does the same thing. She was like, I'm thinking about doing this. And I'm like, oh, I think that'll look good on you. Or maybe, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah, like see, to me, that goes into it, right? You ask the question about, you know, would we say anything if they did something, but it's all about what? The communication.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you develop, and I have as well, you develop a rapport with your spouse or your girlfriend ahead of time. So when these things happen or they're about to happen, so it shouldn't be like a surprise. You know, I came home and I got, you know, my hair done some weird way. Yeah. Like you knew about it ahead of time, you know. Yeah. So yeah, it's all of your question was about communication, and your answer was you communicate ahead of time, and it's basically the same thing I was saying, right? You know. Yeah. So, and it's all about the honest communication that couples need to have, right?
And I don't see anything wrong with your wife or your girlfriend or your significant other. I don't see anything wrong with them coming to you and saying, "Hey, what you think about this?" Because who are you looking good for?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me?
And I do the same thing. Like, you know, if I'm, you know, like if we going out, me and my wife, we going out of town, or we may be stepping out and we'll go out on a date with just us, you know, I might say something to her. I might say, "Hey, what you wearing?" She, "Well, I'm thinking about wearing this." And I'm like, "Yeah, I might wear this right here." And then, you know, sometimes I might say, "Hey, should I wear, you know, these jeans or these jeans? Should I wear this shirt with this or this shirt?" And I'm the type most of the time, like I think of my outfit based on what shoes I want to put on. I don't know, that's weird. But, you know, like if I feel like wearing some Jordans, I might say, I'm thinking about putting this on. What you think? Maybe wear those instead. And, you know, sometimes, you know, I might do that, but if I really want to do something different, I might wear it different, so yeah. But it's all about the communication. You got to have the communication.
Yeah. Well, if that's it, then we thank you guys for listening to the podcast. And Mario, E, and Kid, we're signing out.
All right. Peace.